Hey everyone. So a few weeks ago I had one of those heart-stopping moments that every website owner dreads. I opened my Google Analytics and my heart literally sank. My website traffic had just plummeted overnight. I mean, pages that were ranking beautifully just vanished from the search results. My first thought was, what did I do wrong? Did I get penalized? Then I checked Google Search Console and there it was, clear as day, a sea of red and yellow, indexing errors everywhere. Pages marked as excluded or crawled but not indexed. Honestly, for a second, I panicked. I thought all my hard work was down the drain. But then, I took a deep breath and realized something important. Indexing errors aren't failures. They're clues. And if you follow a methodical approach, you can actually turn this crisis into a massive growth opportunity. Today, I'm going to walk you through the exact step-by-step process I use to diagnose and fix every single one of those errors. And we're not just talking about old-school fixes. We're optimizing for 2025 SEO, diving deep into AI voice search, and the user-focused strategies that Google absolutely loves right now. So, if you've ever seen those dreaded GSC notifications, stick around, because we're about to turn them into your secret weapon. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but why should I really care about a few indexing errors? Let me put it this way. In 2025, if your pages aren't indexed, they don't exist. It's that simple. SEO has evolved so much. Google isn't just a simple crawler anymore. It's a sophisticated evaluation engine. It uses AI-driven algorithms to analyze your content quality, understand user intent, and measure the overall experience on your page. So when a page isn't indexed, what does that actually mean? First, it means it will never appear in search results. You could have written the most groundbreaking article in the world, but no one will find it organically. Second, you're missing out on all that potential traffic, all those leads, and all those sales. And third, with the rise of AI-powered search like Google's SGE and voice assistants, your content won't be recognized or recommended. No indexing means no visibility, no matter how incredible your content is. Fixing these errors isn't just a technical chore, it's absolutely critical for your website's survival and growth. Alright, let's get into the nitty-gritty. The very first step is to recognize and diagnose the problem. Don't just start clicking buttons and hoping for the best. Log into your Google Search Console and head straight to the Pages report under the indexing section. This used to be called the coverage report, and it's your command center for this operation. When I looked at mine, I saw a few common culprits. There were pages labeled crawled, currently not indexed, which is one of the most frustrating ones. It means Google saw the page but decided it wasn't good enough to index. I also had a bunch of discovered currently not indexed, meaning Google knows they exist but hasn't even bothered to crawl them yet. Then there were the usual suspects, duplicate content issues where Google was confused about which page was the original, and some pages that were accidentally blocked by a noindex tag or a rule in my robots.txt file. The key here is diagnosis. Don't rush to fix things blindly. Look for patterns, or all the affected pages from a specific category. Are they all thin content pages? Do they have similar technical issues? Taking notes and understanding the exact asterisk problem will save you hours of time and a massive headache later on. Once you've identified the specific issues, it's time for step 2, the actual fixes. Let's break down how I tackled each one for the pages that had a noindex tag. The fix was simple. I went into the page's code, removed the tag, and then used the URL inspection tool in Search Console to request reindexing, easy peasy for pages blocked by my robots.txt file. It was a similar process. I opened the file, found the disallow rule that was blocking Googlebot, and updated it to allow crawling. Again, once that was done, I requested indexing. Now, for the trickier ones, duplicate content here. You have a couple of options. I used canonical tags to tell Google which page was the master version. On other pages where the content was just too similar, I either merged them or rewrote one to make it unique and more valuable. And what about those frustrating crawled but not indexed pages? This is where 2025 SEO really comes into play. It's not just a technical fix, it's a quality fix. I went back to each page and asked, is this page genuinely valuable? I improved the content, added more depth, included unique insights, and built more internal links pointing to it. Remember, Google is trying to evaluate pages like a human would, so clarity, depth, and usability are just as important as the technical stuff. Now for the fun part, optimization for the future of search. Fixing the error is one thing, but making sure it stays fixed and performs well requires forward thinking. This is where we optimize for AI voice search and user experience. For AI-driven search, I enrich my content with semantically related keywords, not just the main keyword, but all the related concepts and questions around it. I also implemented structured data or schema markup to spoon-feed the AI exactly what my page is about. Next, voice search. This is all about natural language. I added FAQ sections to my pages, using conversational questions and answers that people would actually speak into their phones or smart speakers. Think, how do I fix, what is the best way to? This makes your content a perfect match for voice queries. Finally, I focused heavily on user experience, or UX. I made sure my page speed was lightning fast, my headings were clear and logical, internal links were helpful for navigation, and the design was fully responsive and mobile-friendly. These optimizations don't just help Google index you faster, they keep users on your site longer, sending powerful positive signals to the algorithm. After all that work fixing and optimizing, you can't just sit back and hope for the best. The fourth step, monitoring, is absolutely critical. Use the URL inspection tool in Google Search Console to individually check your fixed URLs and request indexing. This pushes them to the front of Google's queue. Then, you need to keep a close eye on your pages report every day or two. Are the error counts going down? Are your fixed pages moving into the indexed category? This is your progress report. And of course, monitor your organic traffic in Google Analytics. As pages get indexed, you should start to see their traffic recover and even grow. Remember, indexing is a process, it's not instant. It can take days or even weeks for Google to recrawl and reevaluate everything. Patience combined with consistent monitoring is the recipe for success here. Before we wrap up, let me share a few pro tips I've learned along the way. First, don't ignore errors, even if it's just 1 or 2 pages. An indexing issue can sometimes signal a deeper site-wide problem that could hurt your overall rankings. Second, fix one type of issue at a time. Making mass changes all at once without a clear plan can backfire and make it impossible to know what worked and what didn't. Third, and this is a big one, focus on content value. In 2025, thin, low-quality pages might never get indexed, no matter what you do. Every page needs a purpose. And finally, stay on top of AI and voice search trends. SEO is evolving faster than ever. A common mistake I see people make is simply resubmitting a page over and over in Search Console without actually fixing the underlying issue. Please, don't be that person. It's like telling a mechanic your car won't start but refusing to let them look under the hood. It just doesn't work. So there you have it, my complete, step-by-step method to diagnose, fix, and monitor indexing errors in Google Search Console. Fully optimized for the future of SEO. If you follow these steps, you'll not only get your pages appearing in Google again, but you'll also see your traffic recover and you'll be future-proofing your website for the age of AI and voice search. If you found this guide helpful, do me a huge favor and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more tips. And make it a habit to check your Google Search Console regularly. Trust me, it's your SEO best friend. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.